to put together a strategy.
Hey, check it.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Go.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38.
Where did he go?
Running inside, it's Clinton. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future. The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Oh, pressure's coming. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Through the noise, Raiola tries to get him set. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's Raiola to throw. Left side, it's Williams. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Turning it on. He's at the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point was good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give is to Williams. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. That was just an open alley for that back. I don't think he was touched once before the tackle.
So he wouldn't even been down in two-hand touch?
No. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Raiola to throw. Out wide left, it's Stone. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
Long way to go on second down. D's showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Raiola. Still looking to his right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. It's Riley, able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick.
Makes the grab and room to run. Inside the 50. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Crimson Tide with the aerial assault working back at it here. Making the adjustment on the play. Keelan Russell. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Tide ready to roll on offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Throwing Russell. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Fires to the big fella. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Alabama needs just a few inches here on third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
But sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Now on the move. Breaks into the open. The 40. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And the offense will take that. Man, you just wanted the first down on 4th and short, but get the big gain now. Create some momentum, man. Now do you stay aggressive, keep the foot to the accelerator, and go try to get some big points.
Russell. Look out. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's open on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick give. It's Danzy. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for them.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3rd and long coming up. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Trying to take it back. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You get a...
He wants to take the top off. He's got it. Touchdown Tide. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Escapes the pressure going right. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. On the direct snap, it's Coleman Williams. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Hits inside, it's Williams. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Here's Raiola to throw. And he gets it away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Solid punt. Headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. That Alabama offense took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeps it on 1st down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Alabama pushing the tempo.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Keelan Russell. Got his man. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown! early, but, boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give is to Williams. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Out wide right, it's Smith. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Here's Raiola to throw. Finds his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Indefinite noise. Here's Dylan Raiola. And he avoids the sack.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Making his first move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing Russell. Caught. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your
looking for a big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
2nd and long here. Sets his feet, it's Russell. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Again, it's Russell. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. Raiola. Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Simmons.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing Raiola. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Drops back. It's Russell. Quickly to the tight end. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3.
Move.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Snags it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Russell. Out wide right, it's Edwards. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulsa taking on the UAB Blazers. And it's the Golden Hurricane with the first half lead on this juggernaut, and they're trying to make history today. Going to take a lot of discipline in this second half, but they're almost halfway home. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Alabama offense coming onto the field as they get ready to start this third quarter. Think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Right side, it's Edwards.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. Powers inside. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Quarterback changing the play. Keelan Russell. Under pressure. Chase to the right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Looking for a man, it's Russell. They're all over it. Just gets rid of that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Gonna look downfield again. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Again, it's Russell. Stepping to the right. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
Here's Raiola to throw. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Left side is Stone. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's Raiola to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Working that wide receiver screen. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
Fires to the wideout. What a grab with one hand. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make he'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Raiola rushes on. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. To the air, it's Raiola. Oh, pressure's coming. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The ride. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Fourth down, Raiola throws to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Throwing Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.